My husband would ask, "What's for dinner?" And I'd be like, I don't know. So I'm going to show you a super easy, super simple way to meal plan for an entire month. Let's get started. Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry, I've been kind of MIA lately. I've been a little bit discouraged about the changes that I've heard that YouTube is doing with channels and kids channels specifically, and I felt like a lot of my videos showed big portions of my kids, and I felt like I had a lot of footage. Like, we went camping and we did a few other like fun activities, and there was so much of my kids in it. Like, I felt like I was wasting my time posting it because I don't know what these changes are going to entail. So I've been a little bit discouraged. I've been trying to kind of regroup and figure out what direction my channel needs to go in to help protect my kids and to help protect my channel as well. I think I'm going to really just start focusing on what it's like to live in a trailer as a family. I think I'm going to do a lot of like organization tips, and I'll still do like family activities and kind of what we do, but I'm gonna try and steer away a little bit more from my kids. So if that's something you're still interested in, then stay subscribed and support me. But anyways, today I wanted to share with you an idea I came up with a couple of months ago, a super easy way to meal plan for your family. It kind of came to me when I was really frustrated about planning meals. I try and cook family meals most nights. We try not to eat out very much. And I was just getting frustrated. I know so many different meals. I've been making dinner for years, and for some reason, every time it came to dinner time, I was like, what are we gonna eat? I have no ideas for dinner. My husband would ask, "What's for dinner?" And I'd be like, I don't know. And so I just got so frustrated. So I ended up sitting down and writing out our top 30 favorite meals, stuff that I know that the kids will eat, stuff that I know that we won't be getting sick of. I went out and I bought popsicle sticks. So I'm going to show you a super easy, super simple way to meal plan for an entire month. Let's get started. Alright, so I got all of my meals written on my popsicle sticks, and I have them in this jar. So when you do this at home, you can write whatever meals you want on here. You can have a jar. You can have a jar for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want. I honestly only struggle making dinner. Like, breakfast is easy for me, lunches are easy, but for some reason, dinners I struggle with. Then whenever it comes time to meal plan, I usually like to meal plan on Sundays and then go grocery shopping on Mondays. So Sunday evening I will sit down, I will go ahead and I will draw out 5 sticks. So let's see which ones I drew out. So I drew out chicken with tomato basil. I drew out salmon. I drew out spaghetti. I drew out tacos, and I drew out new meal. So I do like to find new recipes, and I think that was part of my problem, was I kept trying to think of new recipes, and I kept trying to challenge myself, and I'd end up with like all of these new ingredients that I didn't use, or we didn't like the meal. And when we live in a tiny space, and so my fridge was getting full of stuff that I wasn't using. So that was another reason I came up with this. So I put 2 new meals in there so that I can still try new meals if I want to. And then I also have 2 eat outs in there. So twice a month I will be able to try something new, and twice a month we will be able to go out and eat out if we want to. The reason that I drew out 5 was because I feel like we always have leftovers. And so I wanted to leave 2 nights available for leftovers. So yeah, I already have my 5 meals for the week. If your family wants to do 6 meals, or if your family wants to eat out once a week, it's very customizable, but I feel like this takes out the stress. So once you use those 5 meals, you can leave them out, and then the next week you pick out 5 more meals. And then that way you are getting 30 different meals. You're not eating the same thing over and over again. Then you know what meals you're doing for when you're going grocery shopping. This really just like simplified my life, and I just stopped stressing and worrying about so much about what we were gonna have for dinner. I mean, if you pull one out and you were just like, I know that I won't have time to make that. Like, one of mine in here is barbecue brisket, and I love barbecue brisket, but it is time consuming. And if that week I know we have a busier week and I know that I won't have time to do it, then I will just throw it back in and pick out a different one. But yeah, go ahead and try it. I hope that it works for your family. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video if you liked it. I will worship your holy name. All right, I'm done.